promised, I'm back again with another video. And before we get started, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss nothing. So let's get to it. I told you today that I was going to show you how I make the aloe in the extra virgin olive oil. So we're just going to get right into it. And we're going to show you how I do it. So I went to Walmart today and I bought 2 aloe leaves. You really only need one, a good one, but they were kind of small. So I got 2 because the last time when I bought one this size, it didn't make that much. So it just made that little bottle that I had. Matter of fact, let me get that. Hold on one second, I'll be back. Watch out now. Okay guys, I'm back. So we're gonna get into it. First, we're gonna take off the little sticker that's on the aloe plant. Because we're gonna cut all of this and try to get as much as we can out of there. So you need your aloe leaves, you need your extra virgin olive oil. You don't need a whole lot of it. That's why I got a small bottle. This is the one I got. I got this from Walmart. I'm still trying to get this sticker off. Okay. And then you're gonna wash your aloe leaf. Like so. I'm going to do the same for the second one. Okay, so that's washed. Okay, so now we got our aloe leaves. And we got those washed. We got the extra virgin olive oil. We got to get a bowl. We're just going to use a regular bowl. And I used to take the scissors. And I always snip off the white part first. And then I snip off like that much of the end. And then I cut the edges like so. Leave it. I'm talking to my fur baby. This is Nala. Say hi, Nye. Okay, back to our show. Okay. So now we're going to continue cutting. Okay, and then once we cut that, I went and got a plate. So we're gonna cut these in chunks. And we're gonna do the same with this one. I'm gonna cut this in chunks. And then you're gonna take your chunks and you're gonna split it. It's so slippery. So just be careful. But I promise you this is gonna do good for your hair. It's gonna do good for your hair. It's good for conditioning it, moisturizing it. It even helps with your curl pattern when your hair, when you actually have hair. I don't have any hair, so I won't see that effect yet, but when my hair do grow, I'll still be doing this. And then you're gonna get a spoon. I prefer a smaller spoon because I got little hands. So then you're just gonna carve out the inside, the slimy inside, slippery, slimy inside. You're gonna get as much of it as you can. I scrape all the way to the whole ball of it to try to get as much as I can out of it. Okay. Put that to the side. Get another piece and do the same thing. But this is like a little miracle plant. I like this aloe because it really does good. It's good for your skin too. It's good for your skin. It's good for your hair. It's even good for your eyelashes. I never tried it on my eyelashes yet, but I'm sure if it's probably gonna make them grow too because it's hair, you know? So, and this stuff here, this is like amazing. And this is also good, like if you get sunburn. If you get sunburn, this aloe is good for that too. I had got sunburned real bad one time. And somebody told me about aloe vera gel. Back then, when I was young and I didn't know no better. And that's how I found out about this. And then I started incorporating it into my regimens for stuff because I found out all of the benefits of it. I started doing research. I like to research stuff. When somebody tell me something, I still research anyway to make sure. I guess that's some trust issues I might have. But yeah, that's a whole nother segment. Whole nother video. We might discuss that one day on one of my vlogs if I decide to share all of that personal stuff with y'all. But for now, we're gonna keep it tutorials and stuff like this until I get more familiar with my followers. Yeah, so I know this is probably boring, so I'm gonna speed this up so that you won't be sitting here the whole time watching me do this because there's a whole lot of them I have to do it to. So I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit so we can get to the actual process. I'm just getting little pieces of the green part out of here that got in here. I'm gonna show y'all in a second once I get it all out. Okay, that's about all of it. Just one little piece. I guess whatever I don't get the cheesecloth kit. So I basically start squeezing it to smash it up. Smash it up. Smash it up. I want to stick it in the blender, but I'm scared. But I'm almost tempted because there's so much of it right now. But I don't know what's going to happen if I blend it. And if it's going to make a big mess, and I don't want a big mess. But I also want to get the maximum use out of this. So I think I'm going to stick it in the blender. And we're going to do it together and see what happens. Because I've seen other people do this before. And I've seen them stick it in the blender. But I've never stuck it in the blender. So, I don't know. But that would make it more, get me more of the juice out of it than what I'm getting doing it like this. So I think I'm going to stick it in the blender and see what happens. So this is what I have. Yeah, there you go. That's all of the aloe vera gel. So now I'm going to stick it in the blender and see what happens. We're going to stick it in here. really good. Now that we did that, let's try something new. I never tried this before. Let's try this. Let's see if we pour the actual olive oil inside and blend it all together. And I ain't even got to mix it like that. I can just do it like this. And just eyeball it. I don't put a certain amount in. I just eyeball it into what I think it should be. That look like it should be enough. Ugh. Look how it looks. You see the consistency of it? Okay, let's pour it in the bottle. Okay, that was too much. So let me take some out so I can get this in. That's good. I made more than I was supposed to this time. So that's good. And then I'm gonna use my old hair, my oil that I said I ran out of. I'm gonna use that to get the rest of this. See? That way I'm not wasting nothing and I can still use it. At least I know now I can put it inside of the blender and it'll go faster that way. Instead of me sitting here trying to do it with my hands. And it don't even make a big mess like that. Okay, so now that I made it, I made the concoction, I made everything up that I made, the aloe and the extra virgin olive oil. This time I didn't put any coconut oil in it. Because that was just the extra step I was trying when I was experimenting with that extra step with coconut oil. So now I'm just going to do this one with just the aloe vera oil. And I mean the aloe vera gel and the olive oil. And I'm going to see how that works. Because that's what I normally do. I never usually put coconut in it. But I tried it this time just to see how it do for me. But I'd rather do it the way I used to do it before. I mean, you can do it either way you want. So whatever way is comfortable for you. Coconut don't work in my hair that well. It does, but it just don't make my hair feel as nice as I would like it to feel. So I don't really use coconut like that. I was just trying something. And yeah. I'm gonna stick with the aloe vera gel and the olive oil. Clean this because it's so oily. I want it feeling oily. You just clean up behind yourself when you make a mess. So that's what I'm doing. All right, I'm back. So yeah, now we're just gonna do a recap of what I did yesterday. But y'all see me make it now, so that's the difference. Okay, I just gotta wash this last thing, and then I can apply it to my hair because I have to wet my hair first to get all the dust and anything that got in my hair from today out my hair. Why put something good on your hair and you're not sure if your head is even clean? So I'd rather know my head is clean. So I like to rinse off anything that could be on my hair or could be in my scalp, being that my hair is hardly on my head. I barely have any hair. So I want to make sure. In case anybody missed it. And again, I'm just doing this just in case. Just to get any debris or anything that's on my hair off. And when your hair is wet, it opens up your follicles where it can absorb things better. So, because remember earlier this morning, when I get ready, I put oil on my hair. So this will kind of open up the pores and the follicles in your hair so that you can get the benefits of whatever you're putting on your hair. I don't think a paper towel is the best thing to do to dry my hair. That was just me being lazy. But yeah. Just gonna shake it, make sure. Whew. Feels better to me than the other solution with the coconut in it. I like this. This is the way I'm used to it feeling. It got a nice little slip to it. Okay. Okay. So like I said, you want to get it all over your head. With me, it's my head, but with others, it'll be your hair. It's all over my head and my hair. But I got mostly head because I hardly have any hair. So, yeah. But you just want to massage it and rub it in good. Make sure you get every inch of your head so that your scalp can get all the benefits. And so it can penetrate your entire scalp and nourish your hair, moisturize your hair. And like I said, it helps your hair really grow and flourish. Okay. So you want to rub it in, massage it. I get my edges and pay attention to all of that. Make sure you massaging it vigorously because you want to stimulate that blood flow. And you know how we are. We'll say, oh yeah, we're gonna massage our hair every night, but then we don't really do it. I'm telling you, if you really do it, it'll work. Do it while you're looking at TV. And you can just put this in and just massage your hair. And then once you get a good massage going, you can go ahead and put your plastic cap on. I usually put my plastic cap on in my bonnet, which I'm about to do. But y'all don't need to see me do that part because I did all that yesterday. But I'm just going to put a regular plastic cap on my head and my bonnet. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back. So I got my plastic cap. Put it on like so. And then I take my bonnet and I put that on like this. Make sure all of the plastic cap is tucked in because you want all that heat moisturizing, penetrating inside your head because that's going to give your own body heat. You can even sit under a dryer if you want to. But I'll do that like if I'm just leaving it in for the day for a couple of hours, then I'll sit under the dryer with it. But I'm actually going to go to sleep with this on my head. And then I'm going to get up in the morning, wash it out like I do every morning. This is day 5. So I got 2 more days to go after this. So thank you. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Had a tongue twister there. If this was helpful to you in any kind of way, let me know. Ideas that you would like to see me do or things that you might want to see from me, any kind of content, then leave it in the comment. And I will see you on the next video. Bye. In the sky, I don't like